What's up, everybody? It's your boy Zoom, and today I'm coming at you guys with what I'm hoping to be is a short video. It's gonna be an informative video, guys. And pretty much, guys, the title of the video or the topic is how to become a better Pokemon Duel player. Now, guys, total disclosure, guys, I'm not promising, that you're gonna, achieve X rating or you're gonna top the monthly charts, guys, but I feel like these tips are pretty sound to just elevate your game a little. These tips are more geared towards people that feel like there's something missing in their game or feel like maybe like they're doing something wrong. Like, what could they do to improve? Most top tier players know these tips or have some kind of variation to these tips, or maybe they've never used these tips and they're doing fine, guys. Like I said, this is not a magical pill that will make you a better Pokemon Duel player. No, guys. What I'm hoping is through general new knowledge, guys, you'll be able to make better decisions, guys. Let's go ahead and get started, though. So first of all, my first tip, guys. Check your opponent's plays. Please check your opponent's plays, guys. What I like to do is, whenever I find a dual opponent on League, they'll have the little display with your opponent's decks. And that's where I'll look, if I don't catch it all in the little 2 seconds it gives us, I'll take some time as the duel starts to look at them, guys. It surprises me how many people don't look at plates, guys. Sometimes I'll see gameplay, and whoever is playing will have never looked at their opponent's plates, and they get counterattack cheese, swap spot cheesed. So, guys, I feel like it's a very minimal thing to do during the beginning of the game that will actually provide long-term benefit just in the duel or just in general in your game, guy. In your gaming. So what like I said, I like to take a couple seconds to look at the plays, guys. Like I'm not saying check if they have like a max revive or a double chance. Those are a lot of vanilla plates, guys. But what I am talking about is like counterattack, swap spot, any of the energy plates that are linked to your opponent's strategy, guys. It's always nice to know have a more better understanding of your opponent's game plan, so that way you can potentially counter better. So like I said, guys, check your opponent's plays, guys. It's doesn't take a lot of time. It's not hard to do, and if you get into the habit of doing it, I guarantee you guys. Oh, I don't want to guarantee you guys, but I can't remember the last time I fell for counter attack cheese. Like, I have fallen for it, guys. I'm not gonna lie to you here and tell you I've never fallen for it, but whenever I look at my opponents and I was like, okay, they have a counterattack, I put like a little mental note, like they have a counterattack, so don't fall into any hijinks with that, guys. And you can use that for any other plate that is not common to see and fits into your opponent's strategy, guys. But moving on, guys, know what figures do. Now this sounds like what do you mean? Like, know what figures do? But pretty much, guys, I'm not asking you to know literally what every Pokemon Duel figure does, guys. But being realistic, guys, there's about 15 meta figures, a couple more fringe meta, and some really fun roguesy type figures that sometimes you see in the high ladder. But pretty much, guys, if you know what every the general like meta figures do, guys, you'll have more understanding of what your opponent is trying to do, and you can think quicker and you can make better decisions, guys. For example, guys, Wimpod. Wimpod is a fairly new uncommon that was released, and pretty much, guys, his ability is if he is attacked, he has a choice to switch with someone in his bench that's not a Wimpod, and they both gain weight, and there is no attack. The turn ends, there's no attack to be done. So pretty much, guys, what people do, like the strategy involved with Wimpod a lot of the times is, brush him out, and your opponent's gonna look at this Wimpod and be like, oh, he's just a little bug. I'm gonna attack him with my Sceptile, and what ends up happening is they get switched, and Spiritomb comes out and curses Sceptile, guys. Now that's a very specific example, but that's pretty much like what the Wimpod player is hoping for. So guys, if you had known what his ability did, you wouldn't fall for that. Now, for example, another example would be, okay, so if someone rushes that with a Wind Pod, I know that he's gonna try to switch him out now. So I attack with a Lunala or Sceptile. Why do I attack with a Lunala or Sceptile? Not Sceptile, guys. Solgaleo, my bad. Lunala or Solgaleo. Because guys, Solgaleo and Lunala both have an ability that whoever they attack is whoever they select to attack is who is gonna be attacked by them. So for example, like Deoxys with Cosmo Energy activated, if you attack a Deoxys speed, you are attacking that Deoxys speed. They have no opportunity to switch out with Deoxys defense or Deoxys attack. So in the same manner, Lunala or Solgaleo will be able to attack the Wind Pod, and just the Wind Pod. They won't have the ability to switch out. And both of their abilities, guys, Wind Pods and Lunalas. So right there, guys, it gave you a better understanding of your opponent's strategy and how you can counter that strategy. So like I said, guys, you don't need to know every single figure, guys, but do try to make an earnest effort to know what the figures do that you see pretty commonly. Obviously a lot of Pokemon, Blaziken and Sceptile, they're pretty, vanilla strong figures, guys. You don't need any prior knowledge on what they do, guys. But there's certain figures like Gothitelle, for example. She's a pretty fringe figure. You don't see her a lot, but when you do see her, people fall for the square attack cheese because they don't know what she does, and they don't bother to read or learn what she does. But like I said, guys, know what figures do. Pretty important, and I feel like it doesn't take a lot of time to understand what they do. I'm not telling you to go study every single figure. You could do that, but just try to have a better understanding of figures so you can have a better understanding of your opponent's strategy. All right. Talking about strategies, guys, know the common strategies or tricks. What I mean by that, guys, everybody knows what the Shuppet Trap is, right? You put someone that can move through figures in the middle of your side of the board, and you put two figures next to him, and then whenever someone puts your opponent puts his figure right next to either the left or the right column, you'll be able to surround knock them out with your figure that moves through figures. It's called the Shuppet Trap because Shuppet was the first Pokemon to do it. Nowadays you see it with Tapu Koko. But guys, that's a very common strategy. And I don't see a lot of people falling for it anymore, like in the high tiers. But like the 3200, 3300s, you still sometimes see it, believe it or not. Other strategies involve swap spot, like cheese, guys. When they swap spot and they go to your entry point to Thran games, guys. Just keep those in mind. I'm not gonna go through every common strategy, guys. You guys know this, the what's out there. Just keep it in mind is really what I'm saying. Make sure you don't fall for it. Everybody knows that as common strategies to use the Tapu Koko Zapdos engine to deal 140 damage. Just keep those little things in mind. Guys, all these tips are very general. None of them are incredibly specialized to a certain deck or play style, but they do benefit, I believe, everybody. And like I said, they might not work for you, but this is what I use to climb up the ladder, guys. And a quick side note, I don't know if I already talked on it, but the reason it's literally just me talking, guys, is because I feel like a lot of times if you're showing gameplay while you talk, the viewer is distracted looking at the gameplay, and they're not really focusing on what you have to say, guys. So this is why you're just seeing my screen, and I hope you are able to take something from it. I hope you're not distracted by just the screen, guys. But let's move on forward, guys. Like I said, I'm trying to keep this video short. All right, guys. This is more of the next tip is this is not a solid rigid tip, but it is helpful. And pretty much it's don't initiate attacks unless there is an immediate positive effect. What I mean by that, guys, is if you attack, guys, let's say you don't, it's a neutral turn. your opponent has the advantage of reacting to that attack. Or if you lose, guys, especially, your opponent has the advantage of reacting to that board control, I guess. They can set up board control easily, more easily if you just lost the battle, guys. Now, I'm not saying don't ever initiate an attack, guys, because if you all seen my gameplay, you can tell, you guys know that I am pretty aggressive with my plates. I'm pretty aggressive. If I can see that there's a immediate positive effect. I'm not saying, like I said, don't ever initiate an attack, guys, but it's always better to be reactionary rather than to be the one doing the initial action, guys. So, like I said, that one is more, see how the situation is, see how the game board is looking like, and, take it from there, guys. But, usually it's better to not initiate attacks unless there is a positive effect, immediate positive effect, guys. All right, moving on, guys. Learn to think quickly. Okay, this doesn't mean go just do whatever first comes to your mind, guys. And this is more of an experience thing, guys. So what you want to know, taking into account that you know your opponent's plates, you know your opponent's figures, you know what their strategy they're trying to use. All this helps for you to think quickly, or more quickly on what you're gonna do, how you're gonna react, guys. The reason quickness matters in this game, guys, is because one of the win conditions is timeout, guys. So you always want to have the time advantage. I'm not, like I said, I'm not telling you do whatever first comes into your mind for that time advantage. No, don't misplay, guys. Just take it calm and try to be quick about your decisions, guys, because like I said, if you know what your opponent's figures do, you know what their plates do, you know what they're trying to do, then you should have a better understanding to make a quicker decision, guys. Pretty self-explanatory, guys. Like I said, all these tips are very general. They're nothing groundbreaking, but it is what I use to become a better player, guys. It's a very solid foundation. I think is a better analogy. It's a solid, simple foundation where you can build upon as a player. So moving on, guys. This one, all right, guys. So like a little what's the word? Not foreshadowing. Let's just go with foreshadowing. So guys, you know that I've been playing with my deck for months, guys. I've had the base of it that I've been playing for months with it. I have switched figures and plates from time to time, but in general, the strategy is the same, but pretty much, guys, stay consistent with one deck or strategy. Like, guys, now, like, if you're looking for a new deck, I'm not saying, don't experiment. If you've been playing with X deck and you've been losing 9 out of 10 games, then okay, maybe it's time to rethink your deck. Maybe it's not a good deck. But if you've been having some okay success with the deck and you really like how it plays and you're having fun, then I would recommend, after going through a couple straight losses, don't get disheartened and switch decks. Just go with the flow, take the losses, and just be consistent with your deck. Because the more consistent you are with your deck, the better you are with it. The better you know what your figures are capable of doing, the better you can think on how you're gonna react to a play. So it's really simple stuff, guys. Just be consistent with your deck. Like I said, I've had a lot of changes with my deck, but the most essential core strategy has always been the same. And for my deck, I believe that is move through figures, have good matchups, or be able to have good matchups because you can move through figures. So moving on, guys. This is more of a tip for like when just general, like not nothing to do with teams or anything, but just stay calm, guys. Don't rage. Now I know that can be a very stupid comment because when you double chance with Zapdos and he rolls a miss twice, how can you not rage, guys? No, but what I mean, guys, is I feel like I'm a better player when I'm calm. The reason I know this, guys, is because a lot of the times when I would be grinding for top 100, because I hadn't played like much all month, and I wanted to get the top 100, and I would be playing like guys, like 15 games in one night. It would be really rage inducing when like my opponent would be getting lucky, and then it would cause me to misplay a lot more than I would have if I was just playing calm and, you know, thinking everything out, guys. And another tip to go along with this one, guys, is if and this one I picked up while playing FIFA, guys. If you lose 2 games in a row, take a break. Take a break, guys. You know, just, you know, take your losses, go on, you know, take a break, clear your mind. Don't play for the rest of the day if you don't want to. But literally, the more you rage, the worse you'll play, and the worse you play, the more you rage. It's a vicious cycle, guys. And I feel like the best thing to do when you get to those situations is just put the phone down, take a break, do something else, guys. All right, so my final tips, guys, and you're gonna be like, what? But guys, lose. Now I'm not telling you to go lose on purpose, guys. Sorry, guys, my dogs are excited. But when you lose, guys, you learn from that. You know, obviously, no one ever wants to lose, guys. But you know, when you lose, you go back and you think, why did I lose? What could I have done better? And guys, that is literally one of the best advice I could give to players. Lose, see what you did wrong. Think about what you could do next time to avoid your defeat. Just stuff like that, guys. Like I said, don't go around forfeiting to your opponents like, oh yeah, I'm losing, I'm getting better. No, but learn, try to make a conscious effort to see why you lost. You know, a lot of times, you know, it's gonna be RNG, guys. But if it's not RNG, you know, just make sure to not like rage. Okay. Sorry, guys. My mom's being loud. But moving on, guys. You know, losing is okay. You know, it's not the end of the world. You know, don't think you're being terrible. You know, learn from it. Learn from it is what I can tell you guys. But anyways, guys, those are my quick tips on how to become a better Pokemon Duel player. I hope you guys learn from them, or if you've already have been taking them into account, I hope you have seen a visible increase in your standard of play, guys. Now, real quick, guys, I want to talk about the future of my channel. Now, guys, I do work very long hours, guys. So I don't have a lot of time usually throughout the week to do much of anything. You know, sometimes I don't even get to play any Pokemon Duel just because I'm so tired or I've been busy all day. But I do want to pump out content in a pretty consistent way. Now, also keep in mind, guys, I am more of a competitive player, guys. You know, there's nothing wrong with fun decks or any of that, but what I enjoy is the meta. What I enjoy is competitive play. So that's what my channel is geared towards, more for people that want to be competitive. They want to, you know, get to the next level of competitiveness. So a lot of the times I just will not have any content to put out, guys. Like, you know, like for example, like in the Facebook tournament I'm in, I made it to the semifinals, guys, but I'm not gonna upload the gameplay from my quarterfinals just because it's a lot of the same gameplay. You know, it just, at some point it's like, okay, we get it, you know, like, you know, we know this general strategies. So like I said, guys, I'm gonna try to provide content, you know, pretty consistently, but it's only when I know I have something good to provide, guys. I'm not just, you know, I don't want to just pump out content for the sake of pumping out content. And you know, that helps, especially with my busy schedule, guys. Like I said, I work long hours, so a lot of times I don't have, you know, time to even play Pokemon Duel. But I hope I provide enough content where you guys are interested in my channel, guys. Like I said, you know, spread the word, like, comment, subscribe, guys. I really appreciate it. I'm trying to get 100 subscribers by the end of January. And we'll see how that goes, guys. But you know, and guys, I know I just said I'm a competitive player, and you know, but that does not mean I don't like to have fun, guys. So Chucho, kaite. So sorry, guys, my dog. Guys, I will have from time to time fun videos. Like for example, guys, the new banner is coming out here soon, and I am going to be releasing a booster opening Now, guys, if like all the figures suck, I'm probably not gonna do a booster opening, guys. But I am really hopeful that there is gonna be some cool stuff. I'm hoping, to be doing some booster openings, guys, because that's fun. Everybody does it. Everybody wants to see people open boosters, guys. So from time to time, I'll have a fun, interesting deck or like a rogue deck. But like I said, guys, the general, I guess, direction I want to take my channel in, guys, is provide quality content that the viewer can take something from it. Now, like I said, guys, I hope that I can do a pretty consistent distribution of videos. But I'll let you guys know if like life's getting really busy or something like that, guys. But I don't want to drag on, guys. Sorry again for the for my dogs barking, but they like to bark at everybody that passes. But anyways, guys, I hope y'all enjoyed these tips. I hope y'all enjoy my channel. Like I said, guys, I'm really excited. There's gonna be a really cool booster opening, hopefully, if there's interesting figures or meta figures or just something different. I'll probably open boosters regardless, guys, but I want to do a big booster opening, and the only way I'll do that is if it's worth opening boosters, guys. But anyways, guys, please like, comment, subscribe, comment. Let me know what I did wrong. Let me know what you liked. Let me know any suggestions. Literally, guys, let me know what you think. And I'm trying to think if there's anything else I wanted to say in this video, guys. But other than that, no. Just have your eyes open for the booster opening. That's probably be my next video. Oh yeah. So I had mentioned a video about the top 10 meta figures or something like that. And guys, the reason I did not do that video is because we're so close to the new banner, and I really truly feel like it's gonna shake up things a little. So I don't wanna talk about a meta that's only gonna live for the next 2 weeks, guys. But hopefully in the future I'll be able to put out a video with that's very current, and we'll just see how this banner goes, guys. In the booster opening video, I will tell you guys what you should pick up or what you shouldn't, guys. But other than that, guys, y'all have a very awesome day. Y'all have a great rest of your weekend. And don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Y'all have a great day. Thank you, guys. See ya.